Get ready to get ready. Coming to you live from the MFG studios in the heart of America's summer golf capital. We help you play better golf. It's time to get your game on and take it deep. This is the Mike Fay Golf Show. Here's your host, Mike Fay.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Golf's most interactive online show. My name's Mike Fay. I'm the Director of Instruction here at Walnut Creek Country Club in South Lyon, Michigan, and my good friend is with me right now, Mr. Frank Costella, PGA Master Professional. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, Michael. How are you tonight? What
Very
a
good. We're
beautiful
on a
day
little
today.
bit later, isn't it, than usual? We've
Yes, it
found
is.
a different night. We've found a night that we can do this. Usually you guys have seen us on Sunday nights, and we switched to Tuesday nights for the rest of this summer due to prior obligations and all this other good stuff that we got going. And later on in the show, Mr. Hellman will be joining us, and also Brent Davis. So, Frank, busy weekend this weekend in the world of golf, and it was a lot of fun, right?
Yes, it was a huge weekend. Great to see Jordan Spieth capture another event after 4 years of not winning. So great to see him in there again.
You're right. I mean, he kind of overcome a little bit of demons and stuff, didn't he? I mean,
Yes, he did.
there's not just some technical things about his golf swing and missing shots. It was, I could see it. Can I win again? It was awesome to see. It's very encouraging to everyone. Don't give up. I like it. I like it a lot.
It is. It is. Yeah. I mean, there's a classic case of somebody who didn't give up, who just kept grinding and working hard and finding a solution to getting back on the right track. So it's great to see someone like him rebound, come up with a victory the week before the Masters. I mean,
Oh,
how cool is that?
being ready to get ready, right? I mean, how cool is that? Just coming out of the blocks. I mean, former champion there, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun this
Yeah,
weekend. We'll
you
talk
got to
about it.
believe that he's going into the week, on a much better note than when he was there last in November. So I mean, just a great positive vibe going into Masters week. And
It
like you say, as a former Masters champion, I mean he's really got to come in there with some just great confidence right now.
Yeah, he's doing much better. Instead of searching, he knows what he's doing, and it was fun to watch how good his short game was. I mean, some of those chips coming down the line were pretty special, I thought. I mean, that one he
Oh,
missed the green short and left, and pitched it up there, almost pitched it in, and stuff like that. He was magnificent that final day,
he
holding
was.
Charlie Hoffman and the guys, and Charlie was coming. He was on
Yeah,
track.
Charlie put some pressure on him,
He
Mike. I mean, he
did.
really did. I thought Charlie played great too. It was a good last day.
Yeah, yeah. Those guys were playing good golf. You had to
Yeah,
play
they
good to
were.
win. No one
Yeah.
was going to give it to you, and
No,
yeah, it was good. It was good to see that. One of the longest. How many years have they been doing that? At that tournament, and was it the oldest one on PGA Tour? Pretty
it
special.
could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
And you know what else is cool, Mike? That's his home. That's Jordan's home state.
right.
So really nice to win in front of the hometown crowd again.
It is fun to win in front of the hometown crowd, and have that comfort level to win at home. Had to feel really good to him.
I'm sure it did.
Had to feel really, really good to him. Okay, so let's kind of move on here, Frank. We've got let's talk about the ladies' golf and the first major. Is it the first major? I believe it's the first major this year.
Yeah,
Ain't it?
it's
That
their it
Tourney
was their first
Inspiration.
major.
Yeah. Mission Hills, out in Palm Desert. I got to play Mission Hills when I was a kid. I was 13. I was so excited to go play the golf course with the logo of the tree, and it was a great golf course. And it looks like we've got a little technical difficulties here. Frank, we lost Frank, but he's coming back in. Yes, the logo with the tree. I always remember that when I was a kid. And let's see if we can get Frank back in here. Frank, you there? There he is.
I'm there.
We lost you for a second.
Yeah,
So I was just talking about the logo with the tree, right? Mission Hills, the Dana Shore. Very famous
the old Dana
place.
Shore Classic.
Yes, very excited to be there because it was a famous place. And good golf course. I played it when it wasn't super hot, like when the ladies just played. I mean, you didn't really notice it, but it was 100 degrees weekend,
Yeah, it's a little warm.
It's a little bit warm to be playing golf. So, but great golf course, tons of history. You got Poppy's Pond to jump in when you win, which is always very special, right? Whole thing. And Frank, I've been practicing. I have to, we can call her Patty T if you want, but I need to practice Tavatanakit.
You're doing good.
Yes, she blasted her way around Mission Hills and hold off Lydia Ko in the last round. Lydia Ko was on fire, and we were talking about it on Twitter and Facebook and everything else. She was 10 under through 15 and marching, trying to catch Tavatanakit, and I didn't quite get it, but how about her play this week and coming
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And she definitely, applied some pressure that last day.
Yes.
Again, it made for some real compelling golf, and seeing how our leader was gonna handle the pressure and handle that kind of that somebody just having a birdie barrage the way Lydia Ko did. So it was very interesting to watch. It's exciting to see.
So much fun to watch. She was making everything.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the first 11 holes, Mike, she had 7 birdies and an eagle. I mean, how good is that?
I know. Unbelievable. And Tavatanakit hitting it 9 miles off the tee. I think they said on Friday or Saturday her shortest club in on a par 4 is a 9-iron.
Yeah, she could bomb it.
Yeah, she can. She, the ground was hard and this and that, and even Lydia was hitting it 280 off the tee. Well, we're talking like 328 yards, you guys.
Yeah.
Patty T can rip it.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can. I think we could all take some pointers from her.
Yes. She can rip it. And it's going to be fun to watch her career. She's rookie this year. She was the player of the year last year for Symetra Tour. She had 3 victories. And it's going to be a ton of fun to watch her go nuts.
Yeah, exactly. If she doesn't get injured, you're right. She's going to have a wonderful career, and she's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yes. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch her play. Watch her play, for sure. It was very interesting to see how she handled herself after the tournament. Very not fired up, I would say. Right, Frank?
Yeah. She was pretty. I thought she was relatively calm. I mean, she kind of acted like she had been there before, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Very surreal. She kept saying that a lot. Surreal, and like she expected this to happen, which was for a 21-year-old pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence. So it is neat.
Very, very cool. That's awesome stuff. Okay, we talked a bit about Mr. Spieth. It's Masters Week. It's pretty cool stuff. And drive, chip, and putt was something else again. And not having it last year and having the kids a little bit older, We saw longer drives than we've ever seen because they're a little bit older because these kids competed from, the years before. And we saw some spectacular golf, I thought. Did you get a chance to watch it, Frank?
I saw a little bit of it. I really think it's a great thing that the PGA of America is doing, and again, what it's doing is shedding a very positive light on golf, and
Mm-hmm.
it's great to see the young kids involved the way they are. So I'm hoping that it continues to grow and prosper,
Mm-hmm.
and be something that kids have an opportunity to look forward to every year.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, I was impressed with the golf. I believe, and we want to hear from you guys out there. This is golf's most interactive online show. You guys, we're live right now on Facebook and Periscope and YouTube. We want to hear some of your comments about it. I want to hear what your favorite moment during drive, chip, and putt was. There was a couple of them for me. Um, I believe when the pink ball went in was very exciting. A 7 to 9 year old young girl chipping a pink ball in the hole, and how surprised she was that it went in, and how excited. It was fun to watch. And then, just the way that the kids carried themselves was really impressive to me after they, came off and they get a microphone stuck in their face and they got to say something, you know, and they were impressive. It was
Yeah.
really neat.
It was neat, Mike. They weren't intimidated by it at all. I mean, it was like, hey, we do this every day.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was very, very cool. And there's no doubt in my mind we're going to see some of them kids playing professional golf as we go,
Well,
you guys.
I agree. I
No doubt.
agree.
There were some
It's a,
great golf shots hit. And I was down there with Josh, and that that you are the best of the best, and it's pretty cool just to make it there. It was awesome.
well, I'm sure. I'm sure that was a thrill for both of you. Coach and player.
Yeah. I'm very proud of Josh and all his work. It was pretty awesome what he did. Um, it's all his work. He did the work.
Yeah.
Pretty cool
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of times people say that, it's like, well, you coach these really talented kids, but we don't hit the shots.
No,
We don't do the practice.
no,
They're the ones that do it. They're the ones that are out there grinding and working hard and, you know, trying to improve themselves each and every day. So, our job is to coach and motivate.
exactly. Um, it was pretty fun. We had a ton of fun going down there watching him play. And what a great experience for him. He's going to remember that the rest of his life. And
Yeah, definitely.
all the kids. Really, really cool stuff. Augusta National Women's Amateur. I did not get a chance to watch the whole thing, but I know that ended in a very dramatic playoff. And the golf course was playing pretty tough because I believe it was 1 under or even, something like that. Went to a playoff, and they're getting it ready to go for this next week. So, Masters Week. What is your favorite part about Masters Week, Frank?
The fact that every single night on the Golf Channel, I can watch something that happened there that day. You're in the same boat. You're working all afternoon or all day, and
Mm-hmm.
you really don't have an opportunity to sometimes check in and see what's going on. But you can tune into the Golf Channel in the evening, and you can get just a great review of what went on during the course of the day. So you don't have you may not have the opportunity to see it live, but you're not missing anything. And that's the best part of Masters Week for me is the fact that I can stay caught up on everything in the evenings when I'm home relaxing and just enjoying what happened that particular day. How about you?
Yes, at night and being able to watch what happened. We're all busy, but the coverage is fantastic with the Golf Channel, and yeah, it's something else the whole entire week. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing how the guys handle it because it's going to be totally different than it was back in November.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It can be pretty hard and fast compared to being soft and mushy. I don't see any scoring records being broke like last time.
Right.
Um, the greens get just super slick, and it's big time defense for Augusta National.
Well, plays firm and fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's definitely going to be different than it was in November. I mean, in November, it was like you say, there'd been rain, the conditions were softer. Now it's more, the Masters is back where it belongs on the tournament schedule and at the
right.
time of the year that it typically is. So, we're going to see a typical Masters setup for this one.
Yes, it's going to be right back to kind of usual, and I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I
Karakawa.
think
Hmm?
Mike. There's a lot of different storylines too.
Sure.
At this, you got your first timers, you got your amateurs, you've got probably the players that are more expected to win or have at least a good shot at winning.
Mm-hmm.
You always hear about the long hitters have the best chance to win there, but I don't always agree with that. I think if you're putting well that week and you're keeping it in the short grass, you got a good chance.
Yes. No doubt about that. Short game wins a lot at Augusta
Yeah,
National.
yeah, it does.
Yep. And keeping the ball in play wins. Um, you know, Speaking of first timers and stuff like that, Kawakawa is going to be his first time playing. I thought that was interesting. I didn't really think about that, but you got major champion winner here, and he's playing his first
Yeah,
Masters, which is pretty awesome.
that is pretty awesome.
Stuff like that going on.
Yeah,
I think that it's I know that they've got a little bit of rain predicted, but those guys can shut the greens on and off if they want, pretty
yeah.
much, right? Yeah, they can make it hard and fast if they want to, which should be good. So who do you think's going to win, Frank?
I like Justin Thomas. I think he's played well the
Mm-hmm.
last couple events, and I think he's played Augusta enough now to be very comfortable there.
Okay.
And I think just based on his performance and what I saw at the Tournament Players Championship, he plays well in the big events.
Yes,
You know.
he does. He will be right there. I think that would be pretty awesome if he can sneak his way in there in the final group.
I do too. Again, he's a story I like, because his dad is a PGA professional. His
Mm-hmm.
grandfather was a PGA professional. There's there's some history there. It's really nice. And he seems to be such a good kid and a great player.
Yeah, he definitely is. Oh my goodness, we have someone calling in here. Someone has made it here, and we'll
I made
welcome
it here.
him
Yeah,
on
sorry,
screen.
guys.
There he is, Mr. Hellman. How
Good
are you,
evening,
my
Mr.
friend?
Hellman.
Good evening, fellas.
After a
Super
long
busy,
day.
long day. I got talking to a new client at the end of the day, so I didn't get to leave until a little bit later than I wanted to.
Well, welcome. We've discussed the events of this past week, and we are up to the Masters, my friend.
Oh, good.
So, wondering what your thoughts are on just the Masters in general being played back in April again, and how much different the golf course will be from November and stuff like that. What do you think?
Well, there's some semblance of normal at least, anyway, which is good. And then, what's going on with picks? Anybody got picks yet going or
We
what?
haven't, Nat. We're just talking about who has a good chance and talking about first timers that we didn't know were first timers, like Kawakawa and stuff like that. And about it. We're just kind of talking about how much different the golf course is going to play this week and who do we think is going to have a good chance to be in the final group.
Let's go Spieth and Westwood. I'd like to see those two guys. And they've been pretty hot this year.
Very nice.
At least Westwood at the Players, except for that one little off the planet shot right after Bryson hit the old topper.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah. Then he hit it way right. But you say Morikawa is his first year, right?
Yeah. Major champion, never played in the
Be a good sleeper.
Masters. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who else? I guess we got. Well, you're gonna go with the defending champ. You're gonna pick DJ. Anybody?
Well, we were talking about how hot Spieth is now. I mean, he's been playing really good. Won last week, and he could be right there too. And former champion
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, he was all washed up.
I chimed in with Justin Thomas. So.
Yep.
Justin Thomas. That'd be good too.
He was all. What were you saying there, Jay?
He was all washed up. According to the Golf Channel. What do you call it? Broadcasters. Spieth was done. Even if he shot 62, it was only one good round. So I don't know. I guess he won now. 3.5 years took him, but unbelievable, these broadcasters.
Yeah, well, it's entertainment, Jay.
Oh yeah, sure. You want to call that entertainment? I call it spewing a bunch of garbage. That's what it is.
Oh my! You are the best. I'm so happy you made it.
I've never taught, but I broadcast. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh my! Well,
I just slam instruction.
There you go.
That's my way of growing the game. That's all sarcasm, by the way. I'm trying to grow instruction. I think everyone might probably have an idea who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe.
No, it's all good, my friend. Well, I think DJ has a huge chance. Sentimental favorite, as you said, is Mr. Westwood. I hope that he continues his really good play and has a chance. And is not too far, just in the mix down there at the end there. We got to make it to the back nine on Sunday, right? Got to make it to the back nine on Sunday.
I'm hoping I actually get to watch some of it this year. I didn't even get to watch it in November because I was busy. So, and then they're talking about another more restrictions lockdown than the one we already have right now.
Mr. Hyman is in Toronto, in case you guys don't know. He's a two-time national award-winning golf professional there. And it's been a rough time in Canada. A lot different than us guys here in the United States. With COVID, we're out for 5 months?
5 months total now. And then we're in a shutdown mode right now, but we're able to teach outside. So at least for now. They may even shut that down. Who knows?
Right.
Well, you've had trouble getting vaccines into there too, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the federal government. They're doing a super job. Can't get anything. Unbelievable. But
here's to hoping that you get the vaccines sooner than later.
Keep voting the wrong people in. That's all we can say. I don't know. Carry on.
I'm hoping that
it's go back to the Masters. I've
Back to
had
the
enough
Masters.
of
Instead of
COVID
political
pandemic.
commentary.
COVID. There was nothing. I didn't even mention Prime Minister Trudeau. Till just now.
Oh, you are funny. My goodness. Yes, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, he's a goof. Anyways, let's move on back onto the Masters. What about drive, chip, and putt? Did we talk about that?
We
One
did.
of the kids
What
I
are your
met.
thoughts?
So Ryan Safrui is from Arizona. Really nice kid. I was in Arizona a few years ago. I think 4 years ago now, and he saw my bag on the range, and he messaged me on Instagram, and we've been friends since. And he came second. So went for it on the 30-footer on 18, or was it 18, and then made the 15-footer and finished second. But really good kid. So shout out to OT_golf, I think, on Instagram. Just a nice kid, nice dad. Talk to them. So been following his career, his junior career.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I saw some of it, but not much. I was teaching. So actually, I was en route to teaching. Started at 8 o'clock or whatever.
So Kate Brody here from Michigan, coached by Mr. Gus.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yeah, that was awesome to see. We were talking about how poised the kids are, when they get interviewed and everything. It was a lot of fun, and just to watch how they handle themselves in front of a camera, right? I mean, it's gotta be nerve-wracking to be interviewed.
I think it's probably like second fiddle for these kids now with social media, doing all the selfies and videos and all that stuff. They probably don't even care.
Maybe.
So used to it. They're so used to it, right?
Yeah, might be.
That's what I told Mike. I said it didn't even look like they were intimidated by it, It's just like, I do this every day,
Yes, very impressive. I was impressed by the kids. I was impressed by their play too. I know they're a year older than last year and stuff like that. We had 275-yard drives and stuff like that, but it sure was impressive, their play. There was some great shots hit. I saw better putting this year. I mean, that's tough on the 18th green at Augusta National.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of putts hold. A lot of putts. So that was fun. We talked about that. We talked about Tavitana kit. Frank, I said it again.
You did good.
Wow.
Thank
you.
You
Sounded out?
Yeah, you have to break it up into 3 parts.
Yeah.
In order to do it. I wanted to be able to say it instead of just Patty T like she goes by on Instagram. But, yeah, she pounds it off the tee, which is pretty special. And she hit everything good. She putted good, everything. What a great week for her. And then Lydia Ko chasing her with the 62 there on the end. That was pretty cool. But tied the second lowest round in LPGA Major Championship history, 62. So, really good golf being played in that major there out at Mission Hills. Yeah, it was good. Really good stuff. Well, so we talked about a little bit about the upcoming week with the Masters. I think DJ has a good chance to win as anybody, but it might be a first-time winner. That would be fun, I think. What do you think?
You could always go Charlie Hoffman too. He always plays good on Thursday and Friday, but just not on the weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe he finally comes through on a weekend.
Maybe. Very, very cool.
Yeah, he had good form last week.
Yeah.
He did. He looked good. Looks like we've had some problems with the feed. Thank you guys for sticking with us here. But we're live here on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope tonight. And we're so glad you're here. This is Golf's most interactive online show. We just getting started again after about a year of being off. And I'm excited to be doing this again with all of you guys.
Where's our Aussie?
Our Aussie is not here yet. He has not made an appearance quite yet. He said he's going to try to. So.
Gonna try to? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're hoping that Mr. Davis, Brent Davis from Australia, PGA of Australia, comes. That would be pretty cool. And join us for the rest of the show.
Well, I was late, but he's later, so I'll be sure to give him a hard time.
I can't wait. He can't wait to talk to you. He's very excited.
Oh, I know. He's just dying to tell me about my 8 rounds that I played last year instead of the 800 that I normally play. But that's only because I get to travel. And then we don't get to travel, so there's no playing golf like when you travel. So
who knew?
Right.
Right. No, I mean, we talked about it on last week's show, is the boom in golf and how busy it is. It's very, very, very cool. I'm very excited about this. What COVID has brought to the game of golf. If there's any kind of silver lining with COVID, we're building the game of golf from it.
Yeah, as soon as I get done with this podcast, I get to go and answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 texts and about 15 emails. Yeah. So
busy.
That's good, Jay. You're helping retain players.
Yeah,
and that's what we got to do.
Keep retaining members at the club as well. We got to do a good job of that at the same time. Yeah. So, lots of services, and well, as best way I guess we can in this particular time, because we can't offer a lot of services. Everything's closed. Bistros, restaurants are closed here. Just have some halfway house stuff going, and until everything's up and running. Not even the patios. Patios are closed. So.
Right.
Our club's open at about half capacity as far as, dining and things go. But one thing great for our club is we've picked up a bunch of new members, and they're younger members, which is really nice, So it's good to see players out there walking and using the range, and, over on the short game area. I mean, I was over at our place today, and it was nice and busy. It was good to see, new faces there.
Yeah, that's good. The game for sure.
Well, look who's here. Is he here? Yes, he is here. There he is. Well, what is it? Good afternoon over there, Mr. Davis. How are you, my friend?
Good afternoon. Now, is this the Mike Fay golf show, or is this the Frank and Jason card show today? What's going on?
Oh, well.
That was last week.
Wait, you're already late to the party, so we can make it a card show. So
it's supposed to be a golf show, and all I heard was all about sports cards. So what's going on?
Well, yeah, it's a lucrative business, man.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
You should get in on it. They have even Aussie rules football cards.
I'll have to. I think I might have to go back through some of my cards as a kid and see if I've still got a few floating around.
There you go. There you go.
You're a closet collector. You just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just for the purity of the cards, as opposed to trying to make the cash out of it like you guys.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, absolutely. Look, I just got this one. This one just came in.
Wait a minute. Let me get you on full screen so you can show everybody.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a nice little Mike Weir gold 2001 SP.
Upper Deck SP, yeah.
SP, yeah. Sorry, there it is.
Nice.
Came right in from Colorado.
Wow.
Fun times.
Well, Mr. Davis, how is the COVID going over there these days?
Yeah, we're going okay over here. 0 cases in my state for 30 odd days now, which is good.
Wow, that is good.
A heap of 0 cases across the country. They had a bit of a small outbreak in Queensland, 10 or so cases from what I recall, but we're doing okay at the moment, which is good. Everything's out and about, 75% in sporting venues, and obviously golf courses are open and golf's going off. hearing heaps about coaching being flat out and golf courses being full, which is really, really cool. Really good to hear.
So coaching and teaching is full as well?
Yeah, I'm hearing it all the time. All the coaches I'm talking to are saying they're flat out, just constantly going.
Nice. You guys just had an awesome award show. I saw a little bit of it on LinkedIn. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so Richard Woodhouse was Coach of the Year this year again.
I saw
So
Richard. Yeah.
Yeah, he did well, and some really cool prizes given out that year, and that was all done virtually. So that was pretty cool as well. Came out really well.
And I got Tim Wood. Do you know Tim?
Yep.
Yeah, he's bought some stickers off me for his quad, so it's kind of cool. I sent them all the way over there.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's at, I don't know, is he at what's the one? What course is he at? The frog. What's the frog one again?
The frog one, growling frog.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the first part of it. I played there, but I couldn't remember it. It was a few years ago. Remember, I only played 8 rounds last year, not 800. So
yeah, I did hear something about that you weren't playing much. I thought that you must be having the shakes by now.
Yeah, I am. This is vibrating.
So must be jonesing for a game of golf, I'm guessing.
Well, we just opened actually last Saturday. The club just opened last Saturday, and I again with everyone else probably. Well, I hope everybody else is full. I'm full, so I don't really have too many openings. Although now that we're having this third shutdown, we just got shut down. And they're going to make some more restrictions maybe Friday. Hopefully not golf. So we'll see what happens. But it's been 2.5 months off. Then we went back on, and then 2.5 months off. So
challenging times for you guys over there.
Yeah, lots of hiccups. So we're into spring. So like the golf course is open. It was full. We just had Easter Monday, and it was busy. Sunday, Monday, it was really nice here. So even the academy course was packed. A couple of members told me. I haven't been to the club yet. It's not open. The range isn't open for teaching quite because it's not growing. So they just have like a few warm up spots, and then once we get some weather, we'll be into the full swing of things. But probably not till like the 20th or 25th of April.
Okay.
So I'm just staying at the studio right now, which I can't work in. So I'm outside at the range outside. So there's a range outside the dome, golf dome. So working out there. That's what I just came home from. They have lights that go. They're open till 11 p.m.
Oh wow!
It was -2 with the wind chill, and there was probably 25 people out there hitting balls. That was like
crazy.
Just before Easter. I was like, what are these people doing? It's freezing out. But
just crazy Canadians, what the sounds of things.
All you can do, right? There's nothing else. Everything else is closed down. So they're like, whatever, I'll just stand outside and hit balls then in -2 degree weather.
Right. I mean, restaurants, right? I mean,
no, nothing
right,
now.
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
So, Brent.
No gyms, no nothing.
You ordering in food, or can you go out to a restaurant there? Or
you can order pick up. Yeah,
fine.
That's it. Take out only.
So do you guys have delivery services, Brent, that bring food to the house, like Hellman?
Come on, I think because we're in Australia, come over with that. Of course, we have. You can order food. We haven't got horse and carts down here. We don't have. We do get it. We do have online apps.
I know Hellman likes to order his food. Get it ordered in. Good stuff. Of course.
I like to make my own, but I just don't have time. So, it is what it is.
You guys out there are so busy that you can't cook for yourself. Let us know in the comments. We also want to know where your favorite place is to eat these days. So, what is your favorite place to eat back at home, Brent?
Well, I'm heading up to the comedy festival this weekend, so that's on again this year. Got cancelled last year, so we're heading into the city this weekend, and there's a seafood place up there on Collins Street in the CBD called The Box. So I'm sure we'll head there for at least one night. But there
Sounds good.
plenty of choices in Melbourne for good quality food, so we'll
Yep.
have an enjoyable weekend away.
Had a few wonderful meals in there.
Have you
Yeah,
been to
heaps
the
of-
box, Jay?
I did not get to the box. I didn't know it was. If my friends would tell me that it was a really good place there, I would probably go. But
Might have
like when I'm
taken you,
there,
right? I mean, he could have taken you.
yeah, maybe even just drive. Hey, Jay, do you want to go? Like, you know, I know you're here
think
for the
you're
seminar for the PGA of Australia. You know, maybe I will take you out for lunch. Maybe one time when I'm over next time.
I think you're stretching the word friend there, Jay. Somehow.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. You keep ripping on me in your podcast with my friends. I saw the Jason Sutton one. He's like, you're trying to take shots at me, and Jay stood up for me, so that was good. No, he's my brother. He's dead.
No, he was good. So, but you are top of the tree for the team. I think you're the most downloaded episode of Coaching Uncovered podcast. So I think our esteemed leader is tailing the field at the moment. So
Yeah, well, I'm marching right now. I can see the drums, and I've been putting out some information to go listen to it. So here I come, Frank. I'm coming to get you. Yep. I'm gonna get
keep
you.
coming, Mike.
It's getting close, right, Brent? I mean,
it is.
I'm starting to send out a few tweets and such about being on Brent's podcast.
Well,
Yes, Brent has an awesome podcast, you guys. When did you start that? Last year, right?
Yeah, it was in January last year, and then there's about 30 odd episodes out now. So it's been fun. It's had some good guests on, even you guys. Had to scrape the bottom of the barrel early on and get you guys on, but we certainly got there.
Hey, we were leading the pack there, all right?
Yeah, only because you were the first half a dozen episodes.
See, there you go.
Yeah, we've been there longer, so we have more views, right?
Now it's all Aussie bias.
Yeah, I've gone down a bit of a path with some of the young coaches out here in Australia that seem to be doing a good job. So having a chat to them recently.
Have you? What about Jack Macleod? He seems like a pretty good lad.
Yeah, we had Jack on through work at the PGA doing a session on keeping your customers coming back, talking about that Excel spreadsheet he's had built. And,
yeah, I got it. I bought it.
So he did that, and then he's on my hit list to come on the podcast soon. So certainly chat to him soon.
Yes, the podcast is going very good for Brent. It's Coaching Uncovered, right? So
yeah, find it wherever you get your podcasts.
You guys should check it out whenever you can. I got some great coaches on there, and not necessarily coaches all in golf, right, Brent?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some cricket coaches on and a few other coaches. So I've got a few on the hit list at the moment. Hopefully a Lauren Jackson at some stage. So WNBA player that's now coaching in Australia, Australian player as well. Grew up in the same town as me. So I'm hoping to hit her up to come on the show, and got some cricket coaches also that I've got some contacts with. So hoping to get those on the show shortly as well.
That would be pretty awesome. Love it. It's all good stuff, my friend. Glad you're doing that for everyone. And learning is what it's all about, right? So
that's it.
You and I talked a little bit last night, Brent, about I'll say it again. This is just for Frank. Paddy Tavatanakot. Thailand. We
Thanks,
had to
Mike.
say it. Frank said that he would call her Patty T, so that's fine. What a performance last weekend. Oh my goodness. It's going to be fun to watch her play here. Hitting at 328 off the tee here and there. Wonder what her driving stats are after this week. She was about, 268 or something off the tee going in with three events. So she's going to be a player to watch. Being a rookie, and she handles herself like a veteran, only 21 years old. I was impressed. And the rise of Lydia Ko coming back. That was fun to watch. What you think
Mr.
of
Foley's
that,
got her.
Brent?
Mr. Foley's got her in fine shape.
Yes. Mr. Foley's fixing it. Pretty
Yep.
awesome. Gained her distance back off the tee, and she's doing some stuffing at some flags, which is cool. So, what you think of all that stuff, Brent?
Just to see how skillful those golfers are. It's just crazy how strong and powerful and how good they are these days. It's just awesome to see. And someone like Ms. Ko, just to see her start to get it back to where we know she can play is pretty awesome as well. It's always hard to see those kind of players struggle, and it's good to see them start to turn it back to where they should be.
Yeah, she's such a good player, and she should be. I mean, she's good. She was younger. She was winning everything a few years ago. Just it wasn't very long ago. What, 3 years ago? And,
yeah.
Why do you think things went away, Jay?
Well, stop changing club companies and coaches every other month.
Gotcha.
But I don't think that's coming from her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more of a decision that's outside of her purview.
Right.
We'll call it family decisions.
Mm-hmm. No,
family influence, maybe.
It's all good. I'm so glad that she's back playing really good.
Stay on track now.
Her. Yeah, real excited for her. Brent, we also talked about Jordan Spieth winning the Texas Open, and a little bit of drive, chip, and putt. I don't know. Did you get the chance to watch drive, chip, and putt?
No, I haven't yet. It's on my watch list on my streaming service to catch it up, and but I haven't had a chance to see it yet. But yeah, it's good to see again. Talking about players coming back and that was struggling and now starting to play good again. It's always good to see that in the guys' tour as well.
Yep.
So
and Brent, we need your pick for the Masters this week, my friend. who has?
He's going to pick an Aussie for sure. He's going to pick,
Cam Smith, of course.
Cam Smith for sure.
Yeah, Cam Smith is the one. He's the one that's gonna be the one this week. He's gonna, with that hairstyle he has going at the moment, I reckon he's just gonna look really good in a green jacket with the hair.
He's got to get rid of that. That stash has to go though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Don't like it, Jay?
Austin Matthews, his stash has to go. Ricky Fowler, stash has to go. They're just bad. It's not good. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Are you doing any coaching, Brent? Like with all this boom going on, have you stepped out into what's the course the PGA is out there again? Sandhurst?
And Sandhurst, yeah, trying to get out there, doing probably more stuff online than in person at the moment, but no, certainly trying to get out there on the coaching tee. So getting involved with the performance program at the PGA, doing some work with the guys in that program, and trying to get the personal coaching up and going again. It's certainly something I miss doing full time. So trying to keep my hand in.
That's so odd. I think we have the opposite experience here, right, Mike? Yes. Like online coaching just doesn't fly. At least doesn't fly with me. I did one last week, and it was actually I forgot it was on my website, and it was off my store, and then I found it in my scheduler, and someone found it in the scheduler and booked it. So I did them. It was good. He ended up the guy had that camera flipped backwards. So I thought he was a left-hander. I was all excited, and then I did it all left-handed, and then he messaged me and he goes, "I don't know what happened to my camera, but I'm not left-handed." And I'm like, "Oh man!" So I did it. I redid it all right-handed for him.
I think with all the coaches here that are doing well, they're doing it as part of their subscription-based stuff. So their person paying a fee per month is getting online access as part of that fee. So I think that's what I'm seeing with the guys that are doing the online coaching, so to speak. So, and that's what's coming up in the podcast as well.
So I got them all switched over to monthly. Is that what you're saying?
It's becoming heaps more popular now, which is good. So
good.
we're slowly turning it. We spoke about it with Kerrod Gray. He's again one of those young coaches that's doing well, and he has
he's great. I love his stuff. I talk to him every once in a while. Yeah, he's got lots of YouTube stuff going on, and Instagram stuff.
Yeah. So all these guys that are doing that online coaching, it isn't specifically come and have an online golf lesson. It's part of the service that they get when they pay that fee per month. So they'll get the face-to-face coaching plus some support via Skillist or Golf Coach app or whatever they're using.
Yeah, he might even be your next teacher of the year, or coach of the year, Carrot, eh?
Yeah, he's going well. He's a good chat to the podcast, and he's been doing some stuff with the associate program over here as well. And yeah, he's getting a bit of a profile now, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
Super.
Good stuff. Well, anything else before we go tonight, gents?
Go Leafs, go.
Masters Week.
Masters
Excited.
Week. Hockey playoffs are starting here soon.
Hockey playoffs starting soon. Brent starting winner.
Carlton had a win this week. I'm happy.
That's nice. Really good.
We started off 0-2, and we've finally had a win. So I'm happy this week.
That's good. Are you coaching this winter?
I'm coaching junior soccer and junior football. So
Very nice. Busy man.
My son's too.
Good stuff.
We've got about 20 10-year-olds I'm chasing around the football field and the soccer field every Wednesday and Thursday night. So controlled chaos, we call it, but it's good fun.
That's good stuff. I love it.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode of the MFG Show. Episode 44 already, gents. You can catch our podcast too, you guys, on iTunes and Spotify and just about everywhere else on the website and stuff like that. We pull some parts out of here and make some new stuff. And I think this is going to be our time slot now. So Tuesdays at 9:30 for a while. We hope you guys show up and participate. And thanks for watching. And have a super night.
See you, Mike. See you, Brent.
See you guys.
See you guys.
See ya. Take care. Have a great